All right, guys. So this video is going to kick off a little mini series from an estate haul that I got. Basically, this lady gets a hold of me. I've got an ad on Marketplace. She gets a hold of me on Marketplace and says, "Hey, I got a bunch of tools if you want to come check them out." She's on the other side of town, so I head over there and I check out what she's got. Her husband had told her throw it all away, that it's all old junk and no one would want it. And I went through everything, and there was a lot of stuff in there that was not old junk. That's for sure. I gave her a couple $100 for what was there, $2 or $2.50. I may say in the video. It's been a few weeks, and she was excited because her husband told her if you can get her husband told her if you can get any money for it, you can keep it. So she got to keep all the money. I got some good stuff. In this segment, I think my favorite piece, and it may be, it's in the top 2 for sure, overall. But my favorite piece is the Craftsman quarter drive set. That is one of the oldest Craftsman pieces I have now. It's the oldest quarter drive set I have from Craftsman for sure. So check it out. Lots of good stuff. As we start this one up, I'm going to go through just a high-speed version of me sorting through everything. Let me know if you guys like that. I thought it was kind of cool to do that, so I tried it on this one. I don't know if it'll be good or not, but we'll check it out. All right, guys, I got everything sorted. First thing we'll look at is just this box from the top. These are all of the undesirables, the Chinese, Taiwanese, no name, not made in USA stuff. So all in all, with all that stuff, that one cardboard box is not bad at all for undesirables. Those will get gone through by my son-in-law, and then what he doesn't want will end up at the restore. The next thing I won't bore you with are these consumables or car parts. So this blue tackle box is full of consumables and some drill bits. You can see here there's sandpaper, those kinds of things, different bits, exhaust clamps, a couple of respirators. And over here we have some more wire wheels, saw blades, polishers, those kinds of things. So we won't dig through all that. Just know that that was 2 bins of consumables. And then that there as well. Here we've got this sort of Dremel bits. And then these 2 are full of household hardware items. Over here, we have the large format items. I'll need to get this compressor plugged in and make sure it works. But it is a 5-horse, 25-gallon Craftsman, Sears Craftsman, if you see Sears right there. Air compressor. This should work great for this garage. And then we have this all-trade 2-ton low-profile aluminum jack. We've got this power station, battery charger, air compressor, all that kind of stuff. And then this I thought was cool, so I had them throw it in the lot. It's the Mechanic Stool Craftsman 80th Anniversary Edition. So we'll get that cleaned up at some point. In this round, we will look at some cased items. So the first one we'll look at here is this Dremel. It's got the nice little bit holder section in it. And then we've got the actual corded Dremel tool here. It's the 200. It's on a low and high speed. Actually, it looks like it's got maybe a middle setting as well. And that is going to go upstairs for my wife to use because she does crafts. And she just has a cheapy Amazon one that's battery rechargeable and it dies every 15 to 20 minutes. So she needs something that will get her through. She wanted something that would plug in. So I picked that up for her. Back there with that, I did have these set aside too in the land of gimmicky. This is supposed to hold safety glasses. Then it's got 2 headlights. They take a couple batteries. And it's from Craftsman. So this will go in my collection. I don't have these. I don't think I would ever buy them if I saw them sitting on a table, other than because they said Craftsman and they'd be funny to have in the collection. Since they came in with this lot, not a big deal. They'll be cool to have. Next up, we'll grab another prepackaged item. So here we have this kit with the multi-function suction lifter. Sally sells seashells by the seashore. Yeah, multi-function suction lifter. I am gonna stumble all over that one, so we're just gonna stop saying it before I say something that gets me banned on YouTube. But this is a glass lifting cup. That's really what it is. Got the instructions. Looks to be Korean, so you might be able to read that. There was also English in there. This suctions. You take this cup off, and suction it to the glass, tighten this down, and then you can safely lift a piece of glass without dropping and breaking it. So I don't know that it's something I will ever use, but it's cool. I'm not sure if this goes with it or not. It was sitting near it, so I am not 100% sure. I wonder if it'll let me close it up in there with it. Yeah. So we're gonna leave it in there for now, unless I find out it's for something else. And we've got a couple more lots. They're kind of pre-set up in their own packages, so we will look at these real quick. So the first thing we have is this Craftsman Air Drive impact wrench. Heavy duty, reversible. Looks like it's been used. Has some scuffs on it. But it's 1/2-inch drive. Without hooking it up, I won't know if it works or not. But I will test it out before I sell it. I have professional tool truck grade stuff. But this one being still being in the box and stuff is definitely cool. And I know as a Craftsman collector, it would be something kind of cool to have. So I'm sure there's probably another Craftsman collector that thinks the same thing. And it is, I'll say I have the part number here, 18899. It's got a date. Yeah, 11/14 of 95. So this is from the mid-90s. Let's open that one up last. I'm not sure what this one is. I'm going to see what it is. Oh, okay. So this one is an Extra Seal tire repair kit. So it uses injectable plugs to go into tires. I may have to try that one out at some point. Oh, then we have a bonus in here. It's an advertising screwdriver for Adams. And looks like it was in Illinois, whatever Adams is. Gives you an 800 number, and it gives you a local number, and it says in Illinois. But it's a pocket screwdriver. So that will go in my collection of pocket screwdrivers. And then finally, we've got this Husky box. I think there were some type of bits or something in here. Yes. So this is a Husky driver. Looks like all of these bits are accounted for. So I'll just set it over there. And I mean, look at that bit set. Mini screwdrivers. It's got all the different bits. I don't even know how many pieces. A ton. And then we've got the reversible ratcheting driver. It's a Husky. That's a pretty nice piece. Not too bad. All right, in this grouping, we'll take a look at this red toolbox. It's a Husky. It's a little bit of an older logo. It's the full underline logo. Looks like it still has the green protective film on the drawer ends. Looks like it needs a really good cleanup. It's had casters mounted to the bottom, so it makes it real handy to roll it around. So let's take a look and see what we've got inside. Back it up. So we've got a little space to pull everything out. Start off with these three. Looks like a Husky 1/2" down to 3/8 adapter. It's the dual line Husky logo, but it doesn't say Made in USA. Here's another one, 1/2" to 3/8. A little bit different looking, still does not say Made in USA. Looks like it's maybe a newer logo. And then we've got this swivel, 1/2", 1/2", nice and tight, and it is a Speedmaster. Next up, we've got this impact adapter. Looks like we go from 3/4 down to 1/2". I do not see any branding on it. Maybe after we get it cleaned up, we'll see something, maybe not. Next out of this group, we have a Deepwell 3/8 drive. Oh, sorry, 1/2" drive. 5/8 SK impact socket. Here we've got a Shallow Husky 21 millimeter. It's a little rusty. This one does say USA. We can get that guy cleaned up. We've got a 3/8 up to 1/2 inch Craftsman adapter. And it's a USA. Let's see what's next. Here we've got this. It's a Liddell impact driver set, still with the cardboard sleeve and the tin. And these Liddells, I think, are Taiwan. Yes. So the 3/8 drive, that's a 13/16 impact, Taiwan. Lots of times I don't keep the Taiwan stuff. I don't resell it. But when it's in a tin, I'll usually resell it. There are people that like having them in the tin, even if they're Taiwan. Here we've got a gray plastic Craftsman case, Sears Craftsman case. And if we open it up, there's a full set of made in USA bits. Nice little set. That should clean up really well. Next up, we've got this guy. This plastic is pretty worn out. I do not think I have this. These are Craftsman impacts, and they're metric. So this one is a 16 millimeter, and they are the EE marking. Deep, 1/2 inch drive. I don't think I have metric. I think I only have standard, but I will have to double check. We've got 14, 15, 16, no 17, 18, 19, no 20, and then 21, 22, 24, and 27. Those should clean up really nice. And last on the top of this box, this is one of my favorite pieces out of this whole group that I've gotten. You see the Craftsman tin. When we open it up, we've got a nice little quarter drive set. So in this set, we've got, this one's a Her brand, 11/32. So that one's not Craftsman. This one, I didn't see any branding on. And it's a hex drive and hex drive. But the rest of this is all Craftsman. So here we've got the correct breaker bar for this kit. The T-handle style. Real sticky, really needs clean. Here we've got the appropriate circle H, underline C breaker bar. And these are all circle H. We've got 7/16, 5/16. That is a 1/4 8-point. Got a 5/32. And 11/32. 10, that'd be 11. 1/4. And 7/32. So the one we don't have, and I'm not sure if it's supposed to be in this set or not, because I've never had one of these sets before, is a 3/8. So I feel like it needs a 3/8 right here, but I'm not 100% sure. We've got the Circle H ratchet. That turns well. We've got the 2 Circle H extensions. And then we've got 2 ignition wrenches that are crusty enough I can't read to see if they've got a Craftsman logo or which one they have. So this set is going to need a major cleaning. I'll need to verify the sockets I'm supposed to have in there. So if any of you know the sockets, feel free to let me know. Yeah, I was really excited about this. And as a reminder from the first segment we did, everything you're seeing in this group of episodes was slated to go in the trash. So this would have been thrown in the trash and gone. I'm glad that the lady called me up and I was able to step in and save this. I've been looking for something like this. I thought it'd be really cool to have, and now I've got it. We'll set that over here. Next, we'll look at this drawer. So this drawer, we have a Diamond SK extension. We're going to see what's in here that you guys might like to see. This is a massive Stanley punch. I don't have a punch nearly that big. And the rest of these punches and stuff are, like, this is a Starrett. There's a bunch of Starrett in here. There's a couple Craftsman pieces. So we got some Craftsman chisels. Another Craftsman chisel. Let's see, where was the one I thought was interesting? That's not it. These need a major cleaning. Anyway, there was an SK piece in here, and then this one, I think. Yes. This punch is a Barcelo Buffalo. So those are all punches. This knife was in there. Can't read a branding on it. It's too crusty. It needs cleaned up. We've got an Allen set where the pouch has mange. Seen a lot of mangy screwdrivers, but it's the first pouch that I've seen. Got another Allen set. No branding or anything on it that I can see. Just kind of, I think it's a neat little pouch. And then we've got some scissors. So we won't pull all of that out of there and bore you guys with it. The drawer was empty. Here we've got a 2-jaw puller. Another puller. We've got 3 pair of Peterson vice grips. So we've got these 3 Petersons. Got a battery terminal clamp. And we've got Some crusty pliers. You can just start to make out a little bit of a mark on there. It looks like maybe a Bonnie. It's kind of that shield like a Bonnie has. But to get it cleaned up to know exactly what it is. And then these pliers have definitely seen some better days, but I don't think I have these, and they're Craftsman. So that's what was in this Husky toolbox that was desirable. There was about a drawer's worth of undesirable in here as well.